Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Patreon-sponsored blind reaction. And this one comes to you courtesy of British Intelligence, who has requested that I react to Birdemic, the best worst movie by JonTron. And I'm rather excited for this one, because, well, I don't really know JonTron that well yet. I've only really basically seen that one video a couple months ago, that mashup with him and the Nostalgia Critic reviewing Food Fight. I am a big fan of the movie in question here. I really like Birdemic, Shock and Terror. I think it's a really fun, bad movie, and definitely a contender for the title we're giving it there in the video title of Best Worst Movie. I mean, the only thing that really competes with it, in my mind, is The Room. And maybe I'd probably give the edge to that film, but this one comes close. This is a really thoroughly fun, really thoroughly enjoyable bad movie, and just a real just a really fun film to watch. I definitely do actually recommend people watch this film just to see how bad it is, and how bad it is in fun ways, just ways that make it so amusing. It's such a thorough example of just completely clueless filmmaking that it becomes really enjoyable to watch, just on its weird level, especially if you get like the riff tracks version. That makes it even funnier, but on its own it's still pretty damn good. And I've seen it several times, seen it like dozens of times, and never really gets old to me. I just really like it, because I'm actually someone who really enjoys like bad movies. I mean, I'm a big fan of Mystery Science Theater and riff tracks and all that stuff, and it's fun for me. And I mean, it's probably going to be fun for JonTron too, given that title. Unlike Food Fight, this is not a film you hate. This is a film you appreciate just for how incompetent it is. And judging by that title, it seems like JonTron is on that same page with it. He's considering it as a best worst movie, so that tells me he's probably going to have a fairly similar opinion to mine, and I'm eager to see if that is indeed the case and just what his take on it is. Could be pretty fun. Anyway, yeah, enough said. Let's go ahead and get this started. Here we go. Normal Boots. Okay. I don't know what that is. Is it a place where you buy boots? Is that like his sponsor? Or, I don't know. And we got lots of video games. Yeah. JonTron. Actually timed that up pretty well, even though I've never heard it before. And he's got a bird. That's cool. That's fitting. A bird with a robot voice.
How dare you say that to me? You know my mother was a bird.
Well, that figures. Yeah.
Are you trying to give birds a worse name than they already have? Has Pigeon Poopenheimer not done enough?
How dare you say that to me? You know my mother was Pigeon Poopenheimer.
Okay.
This movie right here.
I really don't know the JonTron lore yet.
There is nothing
I guess.
prepare you for this. Now, for better or for worse, this is gonna change your life, and I'm gonna be the one to show
Very
you.
true.
So let's
definitely a life-changing movie.
And I'll take a gander. Get it? It's like a goose.
Wow.
There's nothing.
How many bird jokes are there?
I've cheated you.
I feel cheated.
I've cheated all of you, and you didn't even notice.
Wow. Oh yes, the opening, the long driving sequence.
Through the hillside.
It's
you know, I gotta say, it's really progressive of the people who made this movie
it's
to hire
way
a
longer than
cameraman with only one
wow.
arm.
Wow.
I know this
yes,
overture
that
stuff is
tilts.
sort of here to set the mood. So hey, if the mood they were going for was sleepy, hold on to your hats. Because you can slump over and it's gonna fall off. Seriously, this goes on
Supporting
for the first
cast.
3.5 minutes of the movie.
They have more than one.
Finally, let's get a good shot of that parking job. Excellent. Hey, if this guy acts as good as he parks, I think we're in for a hell of a
You get a lot of parking in this
film.
film.
The director? Yeah, I know. I don't see him either. And introducing
the
world's first synthetic.
You have to see this guy to believe him. His acting is just that wonderful.
I'll be back.
Oh, and then her. Oh, wow. Yes, the sound
so
mixing in the scene
TV?
is just amazing.
I love how unsure she is about saying hello. Yeah, I don't think anyone was too sure about anything during the filming of this.
Here's the menu.
So natural.
I'll be right back with you.
Oh God, please! There's absolutely no need for that. I haven't seen any birds yet, but I'm already feeling the shock and terror.
It takes a while to get to the
Skeleton
birds.
over here decides to literally
really
run
does.
after this girl he sees
Yeah.
to ask her a few questions.
I think I know you from somewhere.
Really?
Yeah, did you go to San Mateo High School?
Oh my God, this is riveting.
So are you from here?
What is this guy, Commander Shepard? What can you tell me about the Reapers?
Thanks.
What's with these random audio cutouts?
Yeah.
I mean, there's not knowing how to make a film, and then there's being so bad that I don't even. Why is the audio cutting out? Looks like they accidentally got a good shot.
In other news today, the population
And that's very,
of polar bears is
very
declining
realistic newscast.
due to the melting of
Just move the
sea
camera
ice
down a
in
bit. Just
the
move it down.
Arctic.
Yeah.
The camera's a bit higher.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Yeah.
you, if you were afraid you were gonna miss even one bit of this guy's day, you can put those qualms to rest. You get to see literally everything he does. I'll say it just in case someone out there doesn't know. You're not supposed to show your characters in traffic and then getting gas and then in traffic and then getting a fucking van and driving out of parking. What is this?
Can I place your order today?
Oh, and
Great,
this.
thanks. We appreciate your business.
Seriously?
Hey,
And this
what's with all the
guy.
noise?
I'm sorry, what was it?
What's with all the noise?
Yeah.
I didn't know what you're talking
Didn't
about.
flub that line at all.
The big fish.
Yeah? How big was the sale?
$1 million.
Awesome, man.
Biggest sale of my career.
I'm proud of you.
Oh my God. How far are we into this movie? 11 minutes? Yeah. This is gonna be a long day. So literally,
It's worth it, though.
everything ever is going well for all the main characters at this point. Literally everyone's like, guess what? You won the prize! Oh my God!
You are welcome. You worked very hard, so here's your chance to impress them. Congratulations again.
It's so absurd I can barely comment. Here's a basketball scene.
Mm-hmm.
There's no birds. There's a car scene. There's no birds.
Yep.
There's a bird. There's no birds.
How dare you?
So then I guess, as is the logical progression, there's a scene where a guy comes to his house, and I'm telling all here, says he's from a solar panel company, and then installs a solar panel on his house. Literally. That's the scene. Think there's anything more? Think this is a setup to something good? No.
Yeah, it never comes up again.
Serious.
Hi, my name is Jerry Owens. I'm from Solar Power Accessories.
Where are you going to put it?
Come, and I'll show you. And that, sir, is where we're going to install your solar panel.
Let me lay this down for you. Hitchcock, Kubrick, Coppola, Nguyen. Okay? Can we just
Seems
get to the
about right.
romantic subplot already? Please?
It's for you.
Thanks, that's sweet.
I work at a startup company called NCT Software. Got the stock option. Hopefully.
All this riveting
The
dialogue.
company makes it big by being...
Never mind, I take it back! Oh, no! Jeez! Birds! It's happening! There's birds! I've never been happier to see a bird.
Well, I'm right here.
Wow.
You
Aw.
didn't have to do that, but you did it anyways.
Aw.
Yeah. Romance, no mance, if you know what I'm saying. So next up, the girl goes home to her mom, which, can I say, this is true loveliness. The woman playing the mother is just so sincere, it hurts. Have a look.
What's that smile all about?
Yeah.
Well, I can understand that, you know. Well, keep me
Wow.
informed along the way.
It's the little things that keep you going.
So now
Remembered her
we
lines
find
well
ourselves
there.
in a boardroom meeting. Okay, what does this guy have to say?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have some great news. Our board of directors has agreed to the acquisition of NCT Software by Oracle Corporation for $1 billion.
$1 billion!
Billion.
This is the most amazing scene in the entire movie. The sheer amount of non-understanding of said medium is astounding.
You guys have worked hard and you've all earned your stock option. Congratulations.
And it's repeated. It's the same. It does.
Chicks love cars. If you want to get into
Let's
their
go on
pants,
for a while.
You better have a nice,
She's my hot Ferrari. Besides, I love my Mustang, which is a plug-in hybrid. It gets 100 mpg.
The new Ford Mustang. It is a plug-in hybrid. Apply now for 0% APR financing.
Man, that was a good movie, An Inconvenient Truth.
I've also seen Wood, and nothing comes close to FemShep over here. I mean, the other actors in this movie aren't anything special, but they don't even come close to this guy's genuine level of awful. This guy reads his lines like he's trying to do a tribute to Bishop from Aliens.
Yeah, I earned it. All those big deals I did with NCT.
That explains it, and the U2s always were a bit twitchy.
How did no one just be like, hey, hold on for a second. Does anyone else notice that this guy's the worst thing ever? Is it just me? Because if it's just me, I'll go walk around that cliff over there. In fact, I'm going to do it anyways.
Oh, hi.
Pretty incredible.
What? Nat tells me that you are a very successful salesman.
This mom character, this mom character, I can't even put into words the feelings she makes me feel. It's like the director forgot if he was filming a movie or a documentary about the sweetest woman alive.
So are you enjoying your retirement?
Oh, I love the retirement. I was a jeweler for 30 years, and sometimes I miss not going into the jewelry store, but you know, I really like retirement. I like to travel, I like to cruise.
Oh.
And I enjoy watching television. And
is this acting?
Riveting.
Can this be classified as acting?
I don't know.
We're on our lunch break.
No movie's complete
It is a good
without
question.
a
Oh yes.
Wayne Brady dance scene.
Hanging out with the family. Hanging out with my family. It does. It totally does.
Look at those moves.
It looks like the Tin Man has found true love at last. Now he just needs a brain.
Oh. He actually did find an attractive actress for this thing somehow.
Stop! No, I'm serious. Stop! This is infringing on my rights. You stop that foot shit right now. Okay, we are 40 minutes into this movie, and I don't see any goddamn birds.
And there they are.
Well, that's about enough light for me for one day. Let me check the time. Yeah, it's about that time.
I take it back. Go back to where there were birds. Are these birds dive bombing? Like
yes.
1940s kamikaze pilots?
Mm-hmm.
With plain sound? This scene just shows up 40 minutes into the movie. What? Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to Rock Bottom.
It's incredible.
Here they come.
And then there's this.
Well, I hope they're proud of themselves.
I haven't seen this in a while.
I just no words for this. The best part of this scene isn't even what we're seeing here. The best part is just imagining what was going through these actors' heads while they were literally just standing there swatting at the air with wire hangers. So then they fire some M4s at the air at some birds for a while. That happens for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, look. There's an old guy on the bridge.
Yes.
Hey, stand back. These birds are contagious. Now, go away.
What is your favorite?
Nice.
Man, this guy is really
Throwing in
standing
the
his
Monty
ground as
Python.
control of the bridge. I don't think they're going to be able to get across.
Can we just talk about it at the picnic area? You want to talk? Okay, all right.
Oh, well, that was easy. So tell us, Mr. Expository Scientist, what horror is causing this outbreak? Did they break out from some evil lab? Are they genetic mutations?
These birds? Yes. No way, they're dead from the bird flu virus.
But what I do know is global warming is causing viral diseases
Mm-hmm.
like bird flu, West Nile virus, and SARS. But there is scientific evidence to show that because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases, which is causing global warming, it's raising the temperature of the seas, and species like the krill are dying.
Okay, hold on now. Am I watching a horror movie or an episode of Nova Science Now? What is this shit? Watching this movie try to explain itself is like watching Miss South Carolina.
I personally believe
Wow. I mean,
that
global warming
pretty
is
accurate.
causing viral diseases.
and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
Because of our burning of fossil fuels and creating greenhouse gases.
just as much intelligence.
Bird acid.
Yeah,
Global
yeah,
warming
that's,
and the fossil fuels is causing bird acid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but this is flawless.
Hi, the Eagles killed
This
their
scene.
friends.
This guy was great.
No, I'm sorry, all phones from the Eagle attack, all phones are dead up here.
Wow, are we in a real store right now?
I think we are.
Do me a favor and just look how real this guy is and embrace it for me.
Well, we need some gas.
Well, you know, from the Eagle Attack, we are short on gas, but it's $100 a gallon if you want.
That guy right there is probably the guy who actually runs the store.
Mhm.
They probably just walked in and were like, Dad, you want to be in this movie? And he's like, I can't be in this movie. This movie is a masterpiece. It blurs the line between reality and fantasy and we're just sort of stuck in its limbo. It's beautiful. Beautiful limbo. So now, after being stuck in a while in this post-apocalyptic bird future, they buy some gas.
Didn't even really
and
comment
drive
on the
off
children,
their way.
huh?
And then we have a run-in with a guy
I guess
like
they're not
called
important.
Cool Hand McStoneface.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Howdy. Hi. Can you sell me some gas for my truck?
Think you can move a few of those muscles?
Sorry, but we need it. You can sell me some gas now. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy.
Whoa, man, those are some serious demands. I'm gonna pay you extra for that gas, whether you like it or not. And then he gets his neck sliced by a falcon. Yeah, I love it. Do you not? Can you not? Guys, you can't...
Yeah, they leave the gas behind.
Grab that gas.
It's
You're leaving it. You're
and the
leaving
gun.
it. So next they make their way to the forest to try and escape this birdemic, as it were. And then, of course, they meet a friendly
tree
forest
hippie.
creepman who informs them about beetles eating the trees.
Even worse, the spruce bark beetles are eating these trees to death and turning them from green to red. I remember when those beetles used to die out during the winter.
Oh my God. Every character in this movie speaks in run-on sentences. I'm sorry, I wasn't aware this movie was written by Charlotte Bronte.
I gotcha. Never actually read her, but I know who that is.
Guys. JonTron used our joke.
Some dirty shit.
I know, man. That's our joke.
No, man, the book, man. It's dirty as fuck, man. Keep reading.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty good. King Misfit whipped out his hellacious cock.
You know, I have the weirdest boner right now.
I just don't get it. Why did the director feel such a strong conviction towards setting an environmentalist message? It's not even subtle.
So
Yeah, it's not subtle at all.
Shit, for a guy who's such an environmentalist, he sure did drive a lot of cars around in his movie
Mhm.
for a long time.
That's how it always
I hear a
is.
mountain lion. I gotta get back to my house. You better get to your car.
Okay, good, sure, I'll buy it.
The scene interrupted by mountain lion.
gas.
Oh, I don't know what could have helped you out there. So a whole lot of absolutely nothing happens. Then they fight some more birds, and then just like that, the birds retreat. Are we done? Is it over? That looks familiar.
Oh.
Yeah, it was probably a good idea to leave this shot hanging for so long. Is the cameraman dead? Is he dead? Am I dead? Let me check my pulse. Yeah. This movie killed me. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I still find more enjoyment in movies like The Room and Troll 2. But I think this movie holds its own among the Terabad titans that we've grown to love. Through all
Troll
of
2
the
is good too.
putrid
That's
editing,
another one.
horrible special effects, non-existent sound editing,
think I prefer
cinematography of
this
a
to Troll
toddler,
2 though,
droning
personally.
music, cardboard characters, preachy as fuck environmental message, and everything else wrong with it, there's just something charming and lovable about it. If you can say one thing for this film, I guess you could go ahead and say it's about birds.
It is,
But on the
kind
other
of.
hand, if you wanted to say something that made you sound like a critic that wanted to feel important about himself, I guess you could call it earnest.
So there you
Yeah.
have it. The best, worst
Good
movie
word
ever.
for
Oh
it.
my God!
Oh. Yeah, yeah.
Get that!
Thanks for watching! Now what I need you to do is click that big red annotation on the right and go watch some more Continue. And if you click on the left, you
I
can
guess
watch
Normal
some more
Boots
of
is
my
just his
videos.
website.
But they're not as
It's an
good.
odd name for it. Normal Boots. Must be some kind of inside joke. But, yeah, there we go. That was a pretty good review of Birdemic. Pointing out how much fun it is, how just all the serious problems, not even all of them. I mean, it barely, it went fast. It wasn't really exhaustive. There was lots of stuff we didn't even get into. So definitely, this is the kind of review where you could watch it, and then there's still a lot to the film that you won't know about going in. So I kind of appreciate that. I mean, a lot of like the nostalgia critic, I think, kind of maybe. Generally, you're not going to be watching the video unless you've seen the film. So I mean, maybe that's not fair to say, but But yeah, I think some of the reviewers do maybe like recap a bit too much, go into a bit too much detail, when really you're just supposed to be giving a general sense of the film, I think, with a review. So, yeah, I think in that regard, I appreciate JonTron's approach here. I think it was pretty fun. It was good. And it was just a blast kind of going back to Birdemic, because, I mean, I have seen it like dozens of times, but not, probably not in over a year now, maybe 2 years. So I probably need to actually just rewatch the whole thing. But, I mean, as much as I've seen it, I still remember literally everything, and it's just fun. It's fun revisiting it, and yeah, just a good review here. So, yeah, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.